Ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention up here? Don't forget the award presentation around 1:15 this afternoon. However, it is my great pleasure to bring to you our Queen of Cars and our very special guest for this month's Dream Car Classic. How about a big round of applause for Genevieve Chappell, everybody?
Yay!
How about it? Oh, is your mic on? Let me raise your volume a little bit. Go ahead, try it now.
Testing, testing.
All right, this is live here, so we're just trying as we go along. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh,
this is terrific.
Thank you so much for joining us. We have been looking forward to this for so long, especially all the guys here. You know, the guys just wanted to know how many more weeks, how many more months, and here's the day. And we ordered up this special weather just for you guys today.
It's amazing. You know, I've been looking forward to coming to Hollywood, Florida since I think it's December that we first spoke with Cobra Joe Productions. And of course you had Dennis, and you had George Barris, and I spoke to them, and they said it's a great show. You have to go out. Great people, amazing cars. The backdrop is perfect.
Well, I agree. We thank you so much for being here. Now, your first trip to Hollywood, Florida?
It is, surprisingly. I've been to Miami many times, been to Orlando, West Palm Beach. This is my first time to Hollywood, Florida, and I'm impressed.
All right, well, that's what we're looking to do, is impress you here. Now, we can't convince you to move from Hollywood, California to Hollywood, Florida?
Maybe, you never know, you never know.
All right, great. Now, how long you lived in Southern California? You a California girl all the way?
I am. I was born and raised in Southern California.
Awesome. So, is it, now you vacation in South Florida often?
Well, you know, we cover a lot of car shows in Florida. I've never covered a show in Hollywood. We go to the races, things like that. So, and then, yeah, just vacationing. I love it. Great people.
How long have you been interested in classic cars?
So my grandmother was a Chevy gal.
A Chevy girl?
Yeah, my grandmother.
Oh.
I stay neutral on that.
Good
So she collected cars. So of course, you know, as a little girl, we're driving around Pacific Coast Highway getting thumbs up. So I knew there was something special about that. I grew up for 8 years in an area in Los Angeles that was very cultured. So a lot of customizers were in my neighborhood, and you would see these, when I talk about like a rust bucket, I'm talking like salvage yard. And in 3 to 4 years, these cars were like a piece of art. They were amazing. So little did I realize I was getting an education on how certain things are done, you know, how things are designed, the engineering, the reworked, customized, lowered, lights, chrome, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, and then of course we would go cruise the famous Whittier Boulevard, which is in Los Angeles, if anyone knows about that. They would, and I did not expect to get into the automotive industry.
Well, when did you start covering classic car shows? How did that take place?
So I started covering some bike shows early 2000. In 2006, I was at SEMA, which many people are familiar with.
Absolutely.
Right? And I was hired there to talk about some products, some automotive products, and the producers from ESPN came by, and they said, "You know your stuff." And they said, "The networks are looking for females to cover automotive, and we can't find any." And I said, "Well, I guess I'm your girl then." So that's how that started.
That's awesome. So it's a matter of being in the right place at the right time, but having the knowledge also.
Yeah,
you gotta have the knowledge in the background.
And I love it, and I think that they knew that. They could see that it wasn't just something that I knew about, but I was definitely interested and passionate about it.
And Grandma didn't lean on you to become a Chevy girl?
Grandma loves it. She just loves it. She always wants to know where I'm going and what cars did I see, and she always has stories about, tell her I saw this car, this year, make, and model, and she always has a story about it, so it's great.
Well, with everything you've already told us, it's kind of obvious that you would be the Queen of Cars, but how did you get the name Queen of Cars?
Yeah, so when I started working for ESPN, we had a whole automotive programming block, and I was hosting like 6 shows. And so my coworkers were like...
You were hosting 6 shows,
yeah, 6
all at one time?
Shows, during the year.
Oh, okay.
You know? Yeah,
I was going to say, you're almost as busy as Joe over there. He's very busy.
Not quite.
Anyway.
And so my coworkers said, "You're like the Queen of Cars," and it just stuck.
That's
I
awesome.
took it.
That's a good name to have. When you're around all these classic cars, when you are the Queen of Cars, you know it's Genevieve right here. All right, let me ask you just a couple more questions. What's the favorite thing about your job? What's the best part of your job? The best part?
I mean, it's a dream job when you get to work around all these cars, but it really is the people. It's the people. They have great stories. You get to travel around the country and meet with all these people that make this country wonderful.
Absolutely. We say that over and over. The cars are beautiful, but the people that come with the cars, over and beyond.
Yeah, they are.
You get to meet such great people. The nicest folks are classic car people.
It really is true.
So what do you think of our event here every month?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better backdrop.
Awesome.
And the people have been so hospitable.
Well, I don't want to keep and take all of your time. I only have one more question, then I think you're going to work with Joe for a little bit. You're going to do an interview with Joe, and then we don't want to take all your time. You're going to help us with the trophy presentation.
Yes, we are.
All right, one more thing that we both have a mutual interest in.
Okay.
I'm a huge hockey fan.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Now, I want your honest opinion.
Okay.
What is your opinion of my favorite team, the Panthers? Now, you're not supposed to laugh. No laughing allowed.
I'm going to stay neutral on this one. I just love hockey in general.
All right, but you're a Kings fan.
I like the Kings, yeah.
All right, and tell us who your hubby is.
Yeah, he actually played for the farm team, the Kings and Ducks farm team. So he's a Canadian boy.
But you're an NHL fan as I am.
Hockey's the best sport in the world.
Absolutely. Southern California has been blessed with 2 Stanley Cup winners. We're still waiting for a Stanley Cup. Maybe someday. Not this year. Not next year. Maybe someday. I don't know.
I hope so. Actually, I really do hope so.
Thank you.
Get in the. Got to get some people in the stands.
Well, it has been a great pleasure.
Thank you.
We are so happy and fortunate and honored that you decided to join us this month.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. How about a big round of applause for our
you,
very
guys.
special guest, Genevieve Chappell in the Showfield today. All right. On the award there, he's been videotaping the whole thing.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And still signing autographs, and she'll be with us at trophy time. So catch up with Genevieve, and we'll see her at trophy time, unless you catch up with her to get a signed poster. Thank you.